Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm not looking too good, but I had my industrial pierced about exactly 2 weeks ago. Actually, I don't have it anymore. And I just wanted to tell my story and give my brief piercing experience and review of it. Um, I went in. I'm not gonna mention the place, but I thought they were very clean and they were very sterile and it looked like a great place. Um, you know, he got prepared. The first hole, which was the lower one. So as you can see, there's a little scab there. That was nothing. The second hole, I think it was the combination of creating a new hole and just the needle being dragged through the first hole. That was pretty painful. The other painful part was when the jewelry was being put in. And after, my ear was pretty red and pretty swollen. I really liked it. It was a really nice piercing. And I thought it looked pretty good on me. But as the days went on, I noticed that the length of the bar was getting shorter and shorter. And a couple places I read, they said, the swelling, it can get irritated, and it's that can be normal. Um, but one day, um, I was at lunch and my friend Carson, she was like, "Oh, hey, can I see your industrial?" And so I moved my hair gently like I did, and I had longer hair back then. I had to get it cut because of the infection, and I moved it, and she looked at it, and she said, "Honey, your ear's purple." And so, that's when I knew something was kind of wrong. So I went to the office after yelling at a bunch of people who were not letting me go to the office. And I went and I had the nurse take a look at my ear, and she wanted me to go, clean it really well, go back to the piercer, ask, and then she said, please check in with me on Friday. So, um, I just kept cleaning it. I cleaned it with my antibacterial soap. I twisted and pushed the bar back and forth, just like the piercer said. And I know some people they say that you should move your jewelry, and other people say that you shouldn't. I just did what my piercer said. I used I was given sea salt spray. Whoa. Okay, and I was given just a saline solution, and then he said I might have a keloid forming. And now we think I have one just because, the jewelry was taken out. But I cleaned it with tea tree oil too, with my Q-tips, and I just kept doing that. And my ear, it would it would start to, well, I don't know how I would say this, but I guess it would just drain or leak pus. So I would wake up in the morning with I'm not really trying to be gross. I'm just gonna say how it happened. I'd have dried pus all around my ear, and then I think it was Saturday. I started to get really sick, and I had a fever, and I had muscle and body aches, and I was tired, and I went to bed, and I woke up. I was feeling better, but my ear was my ear was purple. It was the color of it was the color of this Q-tip. It was purple, and it was about swollen to um, 3 times this ear. So It was pretty big. And we went to the doctor. And they took a look at it and they said, it's infected. And the first doctor I saw, she said that I would be able to save it. And then just to make sure, she was diagnosing it properly, I guess. He had another doctor come in, and he took a look at my ear, and he said it's an infection. It should be treatable, but you're gonna lose the jewelry. So, of course, I was pretty upset. I was upset that I was, I went through all that pain. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention during the whole what I thought was the healing process, I was in a lot of pain and I was in a lot of discomfort, and I thought it was normal, but I mean it was pretty extreme. But I had to go home and I tried unscrewing the top ball so I could pull at the bottom, and I couldn't do it, and my mom couldn't do it. I mean, they screwed the top ball on really tightly. So, we had to go back to the doctor, and he got these like forceps, and he grabbed onto the bar, and he untwisted the top ball, and he just yanked out the bar, and that was not fun. But yeah, so I went back to the doctor today. He wanted to check in on me, and he said my ear's healing fine. It's looking much better, and I can tell, and it's feeling much better. But if you can see, I have a little bump here. Here, I'll get my little Q-tip. It's here, and we're not too sure if it's a keloid or I don't know, a bubble of pus or something caused by the infection. But my doctor said, like first of all, we just want to get that infection out. Next, we'll worry about the bump. But the bump doesn't hurt. So I don't know. I'm assuming it's really nothing to be worried about. But I could be wrong. So I guess the whole little moral, or whatever, is just make sure you're going to a reputable piercer. I actually heard that, from an adult after telling her this story. And she said that you're not supposed to go to this place because it's not good, and even though they've gotten better over the years, it's not a good place. And I know I'm not the only one who had some issues with getting piercings there. So I know I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go back there if I plan on getting any more piercings, which I do. And if I do, I will post them online. So yeah, just please take care of your industrial if you're planning on getting it. And if you're thinking about getting it, I say do it. It definitely wasn't too painful. It was a sting. It didn't hurt. I think of hurting as being more of a, like being punched in the face. I think of that hurting, and a piercing stings. So, I say go for it. And take care of it. Make sure the piercer is wearing gloves and everything's clean. And you'll be fine. So, I plan on, I got these. And I plan on piercing my third hole. And I'll be safe. But, of course, I'm gonna wait until the infection's out. I know I'm taking antibiotics. So, yep. So thanks for watching this video. I know it was really long. So that's my industrial horror story. Um, yep. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.